Good evening, Speed Gaming, and welcome to another edition of the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer Weekly Race. Our four featured runners tonight. We have High Flyer, Jopezu, Night Shifter, and Stewie Cartman. I am Leslie Pro, and joining me shortly will be Diesel Pilot. Chat, where are we starting? It could be anywhere involving the first. Yeah, if only it could be World 9, but that'd be the Warp Zone. Okay, I see a Vanilla World Order. I believe there's an RWO somewhere higher in chat, so I'm just gonna go along with it as we are getting underway, and it is World 6 with a fort right up front. Our runners are gonna see Fort play for it. It is the Super Tank, so it's just simple run and jump, don't get hit. And I say that, and Jopezu trips on a rocky wrench. We have got of Super Tank. Jopezu not going to be too far behind. Looks like High Flyer had a bit of a Narfman special heading into 4-5 with an Angry Sun. And notice that quick startup time. That is a flag added to the randomizer within the last year or so, to where Angry Sun starts up sooner.
Leslie, do I see?
A little bit more.
Leslie, do I see a fast Angry Sun? I love it. I love seeing the new flags in effect.
Yeah.
I also see we've got somebody going for the bonus room. Are we going? No, we're not going to have a secret exit. That was a frog suit.
Yeah, that secret exit, that secret room can have some pretty good power-ups. All randomized, by the way. Well, except for 7F1 secret room. Nice hammer kill for Stewie Cartman. Those are fire bros.
Now, chat does ask if there's anyone off screen, and I am actually very excited to say we've got, was it 3 runners who are racing off screen? We've got 7 total runners racing tonight, which is actually the most we've had in quite a while. So in addition to the 4 you see on screen, we've got Animus United, whose name I haven't had the pleasure of calling out in a while. Same with Jopezu, and let's see, we got Night Shift. Oh, wait, Jopezu's right there. Dust Minion, I have...
I was about to say Jopezu's right here on Restream.
Oh, yeah.
What Restream are you looking at, Diesel?
So Johnny Link as well is racing, and Dust Minion. So we've got a mix of players who've been with us recently and folks who haven't been around for a while. We're glad to have them back. It really wouldn't be the community without everybody participating in whatever way they can. So I want to thank all those people, including you in chat, if you are a frequent flyer or if you have only been, if this is the first time you've been with us. So thank you for being part of it.
Stewie went to the secret room in 5-2, which is on the top route, gets a fire flower.
Nice. Always love secret exits whenever they show up.
Not a route that most runners will go because that is time consuming compared to just running through. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
7-5 and a Cheap has shown up.
So, fortunately, we will not have the Fast Boss Pass this week, which if you were available to join us last week, you will remember the Fast Boss Pass. Yeah.
And it looks like the only way around that is to play the fort south of 4-4.
No, I think that is time well spent.
In this case, I agree. Oh, nice flip by Stewie Cartman.
Gotta love it. Stewie's out there like...
Gepezu matches him.
Holy buckets! And yeah, I know somebody's saying this isn't valid, but you know what? Wait, I did roll it.
And we get synchronized clips from Stewie and Gepezu again.
This!
Mercy, we are in for a treat tonight.
Oh yeah, I love this. So, Gepezu has been around forever, but hasn't been on the randomizer, the weeklies, the community races in a while. But I think he's been secretly practicing because this is some awesome play he's showing.
Oh, no doubt about that. And Chap called out invalid because that fort was 3F2. Honestly, that looked like a spot for a potential World 1 fort. Not this time.
Except didn't that fort also... Well, no, the fort, it was an alternative lock. It wasn't a required lock.
That's a nasty spot for Boss Bass to be in 5-2. Yeah.
The randomizer runners have gotten familiar with that little trick that Boss Bass likes to do and are ready for it, as High Flyer showed.
And Gepezu both out of World 5.
Oh, hey, look at that. High Flyer also did the secret exit.
We are in World 4. Zero Wing on the ball with that call.
Yeah, Zero Wing, you got a really good setup now for evens and odds.
So that setup is definitely there, but the only way that happens is if World 2 shows up next.
Yeah, that's a 1 in 5 chance, which is a lot better than your normal chances that happen sometimes. Night Shifter activates the Super Leaf out of the question block, has a little bit of trouble trying to get to it, but does avoid the Rocky Wrenches, and he is going to be finishing it. Oh no! Commentators.
Oh no! Commentators curse indeed, and that is a very, very long drop.
Oh yeah. Meanwhile, we got Stewie Cartman and Gepezu, whose screens are up until that point, screens are practically rolling into each other. I love to see it.
Oh, absolutely. You definitely do love to see that.
And Brandiesel throwing out a nice, hopeful stream. That would actually be a very nice sort of a French reverse rolled order. Odds and evens, but reverse evens and then forward odds. I love it. There's a math brain right there, I believe.
Interesting.
High Flyer has joined us in World 4.
Night Shifter not going to be too far behind. I think.
Well, he got it. He got the kill on Lenny. Nicely done.
Oh, that is a nasty enemy set in 1-1. We've got the Fire Nipper set as well as Patuis that seem to have no rhyme or reason for being where they are.
Yeah, you think 1-1. Oh yeah, it's the first roll you ever did. It's the easiest roll in the game. No, this is Rando.
Yeah, and it's a technical, and in terms of challenging stages, it's a challenging one on a technical side. I like to believe Gepezu missed a jump input
I believe he did there, yeah. Oh yeah, because I mean, the whole purpose of 1-1 is to introduce you to a lot of the game mechanics, which means you got a lot of techniques that you've got to practice. Deceptively simple.
But also, at the same time, deceptively challenging.
Exactly. And Gepezu equips the Super Leaf, not quite able to get the P-Speed in 5.8, but he's doing a nice job avoiding Lac-2 nonetheless. Nice tail swipe on Lac-2.
That was good, and Lac-2 gets smacked right in the face with the tail.
I believe High Flyer figured out the best way to go through 1-1 in this enemy set. Just equip a Super Leaf, a tail, and get out of there quickly. And then, of course, hit the star.
You get to see the next world over on Stewie Cartman's side. Oh, Japezu gets the ragu sauce.
That was brutal. But he does equip a P-Wing that he had available. On the High Flyer. Oh no!
No, you had that jump High Flyer, but you pulled up, and because you pulled up, you fall down the hole. You hate to see it.
Whoa, no.
And a tube sock takes out Night Shifter.
Wow. You know, I thought this flag set was going to be easier than last week, and boy. Okay, so we got Stewie in 1-1 fort, and Japezu is going through the World 3 airship, getting ready to join him.
So this will not build the bridge, because that's the required path. The logic of this randomizer will always expect you to go for the item. Oh, Japezu got hitbox.
Nasty.
But is out of there.
Got out, but that was a nasty, icky hitbox. I'd want a refund on that, referee.
Challenge flag would be getting thrown by me, but that's just me. I know it's not football season, but still, the point stands.
You know, you can challenge the baseball too now. Oh, nice shifter! In 1-1, he's ducking the little Patooey ball is going underneath it as it's coming down while he's small to pick up the mushroom. That was
I gotta admit, those are some very bold moves.
Oh, yeah. The Night Shifter, he rejoined the SMB3R community a few weeks ago after taking a hiatus of sorts. And in fact, I think I'd only seen him race one race several years ago. So it's quite great to have him back. And yeah, he was saying, you mentioned something about a little bit of a D-Rust, but he has had some awesome skills he's demonstrated. And we've got High Flyer now. Of course,
speaking of skills,
yeah, finishing up World 2. And what we got now on
off-screen one grab.
Yes, indeed.
Into the screen wrap. Love to see it.
Now we have, okay, so we just had a hammer that got issued. So the hammer, that was issued by one of the Hammer brothers, I believe on the Stewie Cartman screen. So the hammer in this flag set may break locks. We don't know. But fire still wrecks Koopalings.
Always. And speaking of hammers, that was the item to get if you were able to fly in World 1 fort. You had to go in with a tail in order to have a shot at it. But if you did, it could be a very huge payoff if hammers break blocks. Now, it could also pay off in World 3 if High Flyer winds up entering World 3 with 2 hammers and the opening map is gross, because then that opens up the possibility for a double hammer play.
And Stewie Cartman just entered World 3 with 2 hammers, and he took a look at his inventory. He's got them. He's just got to clear 6-2 here. Or 6-7. Yeah, 6-7. Yeah. The donut auto-scroller. I love this little trick.
To get the white toad house, you would have to bring fire to the end of the level and clear out all those blocks. Very slow, very not worth it.
Not worth it for a speed run, but I have actually seen there's actually a subcategory of the speed run where you actually have to get all the toad houses.
That includes the white toad houses, right?
That's right. That's what I mean, is you have to get all the white toad houses. And there's a Mitch Flower Power actually has a speed run where he did that, I think, at a GDQ or some live event, and made a mistake in World 6, but managed to save himself. And I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it was brilliant. If you can find it, it was awesome to see. Stewie Cartman, okay, so he's doing his pipe checks and finds himself, he's got a 50-50, it looks like.
Not the easiest path to take because there's a missing bridge east of the 3-8 tile spot, so you really are hard committing to one path or another.
And Chapeza there looks at his inventory, sees he's got 2 hammers, starts 6-7. We'll see where he goes here in a moment. Oh no! Oh, nice save!
All right. He had a tail, so that makes the save a lot easier than trying to save it without.
Oh my! So in GDQ, I don't know what happens in GDQ. I'm assuming that if you're doing it, since it is a charity speed run, I mean they've probably got some kind of protocol for what to do. But you know, yeah, you don't get fined. It's all for charity. I think a lot of it depends on just what kind of personality to bring to the table and how well you still engage the audience and drive those donations. Because let's face it, that's really what you're after. It's all for the good of the game and the love of the community. Or the other way around.
Hey, look at this. We got a 3-7. We got an angry sun.
Oh, and are we going to see the item?
Yeah, the item worth noting. Oh, yeah, we are. So this is the third auto-scroller that a lot of folks forget about. In the randomizer, the coin heavens are that third auto-scroller. They're all categorized as coin heavens.
Yeah, I really would like to know why they can't be de-auto-scrolled. But that's not for me.
I don't know, but I see what you did there, Stewie. Nice.
Oh, I missed what he did there.
Not so nice. Hammers do not break the locks. So those hammers have gone down in value. So now Stewie Cartman in 6F3. This is the fort that is required to finish the world.
Carpet fort, gotta love it, fort. And High Flyer
wants absolutely no part of this, as that is Atlantis. The longest auto-scroller in the game, clocking in at about 2 minutes. I saw that, Stewie.
Stewie, we're going to have to talk to you about setting up your stream properly, not doing overlays during the race.
It's bitch's face.
Yeah, no.
So it's like, I'm indifferent to that. It's just me.
I know, and, you know, it's also Stewie. It's some good fun.
That's all this is. All in good fun while playing well.
Yeah. I mean, if he did it where it was covering up part of the game screen when it actually mattered, it'd be like, dude, come on. But, one hit, heavy windy.
Stewie was setting up the fire kill, but did not need to at all.
No, he did not. Okay, so Japezu in the coin ship. Always love the coin ship levels.
Especially since they're not auto-scrolled.
I do remember when I was a kid playing the auto-scrolled coin ships, and we actually figured out a pattern where we could collect every coin on the coin ship plus the one-ups. Or the one-up.
I think I figured that out myself.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a challenge, but still, once you get the pattern down, 95% of the time you get it. High Flyer
Looks like
getting
High
off
Flyer's
screen.
gonna
Yeah.
do it again for the vertical screen wrap.
One grab.
That's 2, so that's about 8 seconds total time save right there.
He's pressing for it. Tanuki suit, nice reward. Oh, so also the this flag set also removes the extra rocks in worlds 2 to 4.
Yeah, those rocks lead to optional routes that are not faster, but they can certainly be helpful. Because on the other side of that rock in World 2, for example, that's a Toad House.
Yeah, so
And there's also another Hammer Bro there, too.
Yeah, so Krusty Bat in chat asks if the Tanuki suit has the statue has a purpose, and the purpose twofold. Mario is momentarily invincible while he is statue. Of course, if you got a homing enemy or you unstatufy, then you're going to take damage. But also, you can stomp enemies that otherwise would resist stomping, like Thwomps, Podoboos, etc.
Be advised, that will not protect you from Boss Bass.
Also won't protect you from stomping a Podoboo and then landing in the lava. Voice of experience here.
Pretty sure we've all done that at some point. High Flyer through World 5. Now we're in the Sky World.
Oh.
And here we 6-5. Now this stage here, well, there's a Boss Bass, but we won't be seeing him for too much longer, as we gotta power up to be able to fly. Otherwise, we cannot beat this level, as it is one of 2 levels that requires flight to clear it. The other being 7F1 is Night Shifter shorts a jump in 3-7.
Yes, in chat, I'm sorry, I'm going to mispronounce your name. I'm sorry, Mr. Verox, or Mrs. Verox. Yes, the statue will put out flames if you hit him at the right spot in the hitbox. And the waffles, yeah, the disco waffles, the roto disc. Yep, it does all that. The statue is awesome, and the only thing that can make it better and would probably make it a bit OP is if if you could still like hover like with the raccoon tail with the statue. And I think we just got a new patch from Makover to try to figure out.
Now, speaking of things that may not be so new, here's a 7F2 on Stewie Cartman's side that High Flyer just entered into.
7F2, so many people's most despised fort. I remember playing this fort as a kid and being like, nope, where's a cloud? And then realizing, oh, wait, no, don't have clouds.
I think one of the first times I cleared this stage, I just used a hammer suit, just started chucking hammers everywhere. It's one of my first memories of actually clearing this level. Other than that, same cloud. Same with World 8 for it, I might add. Because as a kid, I had trouble figuring out the Dark Maze. We got a 7-9 on Stewie Cartman's end with a cheap. So at this point, clipping in the early part of the stage at least becomes ill-advised.
Oh no, Night Shifter just went down to Boom Boom in 6F3.
That's never a good feeling.
And Night Shifter is down to his last life.
At this point, maybe consider slowing it down so you don't take that game over. That's just me.
Yeah, I'd be looking for ways to get an extra life for sure. And this is not the way to do it with that dry bone right there. Okay. Yeah, he was fine. Just wasn't sure about it. We got Japezu and High Flyer both now in 7-9. Woo! That nasty cheap.
exceptionally nasty. It's like the nasty stages in this seed have all had Cheap patrolling it because the game knows.
And we've got one of our chatters in chat who acts like it's some sort of thing to be ashamed of or something, having never played or beat Super Mario Brothers 3. So I only beat Legend of Zelda a few years ago, and then I picked up Z1R. So, yeah. SMB3 was the game that I pretty much grew up on.
Yeah, for me it was Mario 3. I didn't beat Zelda 1 until I was a teenager, using a guide from ZeldaDungeon.net.
You too?
Yep, and we got a 7F1 for Stewie Cartman, but he's going for the ragu sauce.
Oh, yeah. Except I was less a teenager and closer to, like, almost 40, so...
So which of the forts does it? Is it 7F1? Or is it that other fort?
Only time will tell. And Night Shifter's still in his last life. He actually was looking at 2 coin ships, which could have easily filled up his life. So I've got to admire the tenacity, though, the spunk, to say, you know what, I'm going to go and play this through.
So it is not 7F1, which is a good spot to get a couple of extra lives via the coins if you're running really low on lives. And no Link to the Past Super Metroid on the childhood list for sure.
And Tiny Toons Adventures. And of course, Kirby.
Yep, and on a side note, I cannot do a good Poyo impression, so I'm not going to try it.
Oh, fair enough. And the other one that I would say is everybody either loves it or hates it, Bubble Bobble.
That's an interesting game, admittedly. Oh, look at this. Stewie Cartman's in 5-1, going for the secret item.
Boo!
Not worth it. It's a mushroom. Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, that's weak sauce there. Spazu gets through the 7-3 beta. Nicely done.
Stewie Cartman not going to be too long in 7-3 beta. It's a good speed stage, admittedly.
I do love Japezo's way. He's looking at it. He knows it's a race. He knows time is of the essence, and he goes ahead and equips the star that he has in order to get rid of the Sludge Bro.
Yeah, Bubble Bobble, like a number of NES games, certainly had some questionable hitboxes, as we've got Stewie and Japezu in the World 6 airship at the same time, frames apart.
Bubble Bobble is also a weird one because of the sprite limit per line that you had, you would always end up running into the situation where there are too many sprites to be displayed when you're throwing your horizontal bubbles out to capture an enemy.
Yep, and we have double fire kill. Japezu and Stewie Cartman about a second apart, heading into what's going to be the 7th and final world.
I gotta admit, buddy, I am seeing double.
You know, and I'm seeing a hat trick for High Flyer in terms of off-screen wand grabs.
Holy Hannah! Somebody get out the hats. Or if you're in Detroit, throw octopus on the ice. I don't care. I won't judge.
I believe there was a 49ers quarterback that did that one time. Now the pipe maze. Decisions. And a mushroom from the first Piranha stage. Now to watch where the pipes go.
All right, we got the Detroit natives in chat. Yeah, Brand Diesel, you know I'm not from Detroit, but I understand a little bit of hockey pop culture, so yeah, let's make it happen. Somebody get your squid emoji.
Night Shifter was trying to keep fire in 7F2. Not able to this time, as our other three runners are all getting tied up by the pipes. Now we're checking the second pipe on the first island, and that goes to a pretty good spot in terms of pipe coverage. It is. Chapezu goes for a start into 6F1.
6F. I'm saying double again. I haven't had that much to drink, Les.
Oh, I know. We're getting some pixel perfect jump mashing from both Chapezu and Stewie Cartman. It's all just for fun.
Oh, of course. And we got one runner going for the power-up and the other runner going for the other power-up. And
they're both the same, though. They're both fire flowers.
Oh, yeah. You know, Chapezu did come out of there first, even though they finished at the same time, or they entered at the same time. I think that might be a little bit of might answer the ultimate question: which is faster?
Yeah, that last power-up was definitely the faster option
The
in
fire
terms of it being a fire flower.
The fire snake in 1-2? Come on.
That's just gross. That's just like the enemy set for this level in SMB3 mix. Just saying.
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about, but I would be interested to subscribe to your newsletter.
Meanwhile, we've got Ludwig, and I think Stewie was going for a swag fire kill, missed it, lost fire, and now it's a 5-hit fight.
Oy!
Yeah,
Gross.
you hate to see that. And speaking of things you hate to see, Night Shifter taking a death to a hammer bro. At which point he's just going to take a P-Wing into 4-2. There's a boss bass here in the giant enemy set. Now those two sprites were never meant to interact. So you get some interesting effects as a result.
I do like the effects, though.
Well, I'm gonna say let's have a 3.
Oh, you're saying 3 bridges?
Might as well, why not? Hey, we got 610 on Stewie Cartman side. We had the pixel wall jump, which is much harder to do as Super Mario. But if you're small, it's a lot easier and a lot more generous of a timing. And I think that's why he took the death, to either try it again or P-Wing, and he chose the latter.
There's a boss bass.
Boss bass up top.
Unfortunately, the boss bass was way high, because that could be a nasty surprise right after you equip a P-Wing. There's Chapezu.
One lock already, so...
Oh, 2 bridges. Chapezu has found the lava fort. Way up at top. High Flyer is now joining 6-9.
It was 6'9", not 6'10". What?
Did I say 6'10"?
I'm the one that said 6'10". I should have said 6'9". That's on me.
Yeah. Oh, Night Shifter. He went and dropped 2 hit points in order to get through the... Oh, no.
Game, why did you do that? The anchor is a wild card that can be anything but a hammer or a warp whistle. It wound up being a cloud. And yeah, it is 2 bridges, chat. Calling it out.
Yeah, 2 bridges. What a difficult guess. 4-bridge team here. eventually I will see it.
Yeah, with all the randomizer seeds we have seen and played over the years, I'm honestly surprised we have not seen the 4-bridge World 8. We know it's mathematically possible, but the game just hasn't spat it yet.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, I think Fred and I were going to have to get together about how the randomizer actually randomizes things and, kind of put things into a more... fix things, because we've had a couple of VWOs, and no RWOs. Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, if I recall correctly, I was on the call with, I want to say LOZ Cards Fan 23 for the very first VWO.
You were. I still remember seeing the clip, and then I went back and watched the VOD, and that was when I was like, you know what? I might like to do commentary on this thing. So, yeah, it happens.
Got a Dark Maze in World 8, and the High Flyer is on the inside.
Night Shifter picks up a Tanuki suit in World 5. And 2 Fort has shown up in World 8, because World 8 is gross, and Chapeza is trying to get the 6-6 jump.
The 6-9 jump,
6-9
like I said,
jump. Yeah.
Anything other than Small Mario has a very tight window to pull that off. Small Mario is a generous enough window to where if I can get that consistently, anybody can. Dead serious on that.
I might need to come out to some event where there's gaming stuff going on and have you train me on some of these things, because I've not been able to get any of that together.
That's just like me and other stuff with other games, really. But I'll leave it at that for now to keep the focus here, as Stewie Cartman has the answer, equips the Fire Flower, equips a star, and is in Bowser's Castle, in position. Oh, here comes Chapeza!
Chapeza trying to play the role of spoiler, too. And that first clip is, not going to help too much. Let's see. Gets the Everman clip. There we go.
Every gamer clip, nice. That first clip does help. Getting yourself in position to dodge just one second.
Mac and cheese. Let's get some Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Chapeza didn't get it first try, missed his second try. Here's Bowser for Stewie Cartman. Here comes Chapeza.
Stewie's got the right setup. Oh no!
Oh! The scam fireball hits Stewie Cartman! And I agree with that face 100%!
Chapeza's got it. He's... No, he can't get the seal. Not there! Oh, okay, he can there.
Look at this! He's getting the shots while Bowser...
Oh, he got it!
He has done it! He steals this one from Stewie Cartman, and no one will ever know. Get your GGs in chat!
Holy Hannah! That was one for the ages. Let's get that one clipped.
Let's get a clip for that. Meanwhile, that is officially a 37-47 win on Restream and overall. Johnny Link, second place, 37-48. Stewie Cartman, 13 seconds behind him, 38-01. GG's in chat for all three runners on and off Restream. That was incredible.
Oh my, okay, we gotta get, and High Flyer Sonia's. We gotta get these two in chat. That was beautiful. And yeah, Stewie already knows what happened.
I'm so upset right now.
Oh, Stewie! Buddy, GG, but wow.
GG.
I knew right away as soon as Bowser did that was gonna kill it. I knew right away.
I mean, the run was wonderful though. But yeah, oh, sorry, I just saw High Flyer. And then right there, yeah, Jamezu, we got to get him in here too.
Oh my goodness.
I've
That
only
was
I've only ever
amazing.
gotten that pattern one other time in a run, and that run would have been a 1047 if that did not happen.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
Yep. Like, as soon as I got that pattern, and as soon as he hit me, I'm like, yep, I just lost right there.
But my,
High Flyer got the fire kill. GG's to High Flyer.
I want to see this clip that's posted in the channel here. I
I
gotta
want
see
to turn
this.
down your headset volume a bit just to be on the
Yeah.
safe side. That's a 39.51 for High Flyer and a hitboxing for Night Shifter. High Flyer's third on Restream, fourth overall, and his comment I am not reading on the air.
oh yeah, boy. Well, come on in, High Flyer. You're welcome. And we did have Johnny Link, yeah, finished. Oh, wow. Okay, so Leslie, did
yeah.
you mention Johnny Link's finish?
Yes, I did because
Okay.
it was a 1-second snipe.
All right, who told me that I shouldn't put Johnny Link on there? Because that game, Johnny Link 3748, Chapezu 3747. We're gonna have to go back and replay that because we're gonna have to find people who do commentary who haven't seen this race to come back. We'll put it up live. We'll get their streams. We'll VOD it, and we'll let them do it as if it was live and the first time it happened. But my God, oh yeah, that's beautiful. Okay,
I got just the person in mind for that.
I think I know who you know, and
Uh-oh.
yeah, let's talk afterwards. So we do have Jabezu is saying that he's going to skip the interview. Fortunately, we're not going to get his thoughts on the matter tonight, but we will be able to talk to him later on. Let's see. Got Night Shifter. Goes and
That was
refills his lives.
intentional.
Yep. Goes and refills his lives.
So, Johnny, what happened on this end is Stewie got this scam fireball. Japezu got a rather, let's say, a unique way of getting the fire kill that I haven't seen before, but it worked.
It's unique. You really have to have good tempo, but it'll work. Obviously.
His tempo was on point.
Oh yeah. And so we do have the option of doing another run. We haven't set things up in order to do that yet, but we are able to do so.
Two.
Okay, hey, we got at least one more with us. Wonderful. So we'd love to have you. Yeah, because I checked the schedule before we joined, and there is nothing on after us tonight. Well, yeah, go ahead.
So the pattern that Stewie Cartman mentioned is that basically Bowser shoots a fireball right as he jumps, and if you're going for the fire kill at that moment, you're screwed.
There's no way around it. The only way you can get around that pattern is if you're able to read that you're getting that pattern, and you have to react fast enough to get around it.
See, we've got at least one of the runners has also been volunteered by a housemate under the pain of violence.
Thanks, Brandy. By the
Wow.
way, I'm curious. Were there any troll levels this season? Because I didn't. The only one I ran into was 7-5.
We found 5. Did we 5-5? Wait, 5-9?
I never saw it.
Or no, Atlantis showed up.
Atlantis showed up.
where was that?
7-5 showed up.
Where is Atlantis?
It was an alternate path in World 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't take that path.
High flyer in the race time room is ragging on my Celtics, and I'm giving a bit of a stink guy. All I'll say about that is it's not over yet.
Oh boy.
I hear a phone, and it's not mine.
Well, it sounds like it's not your problem.
Might be a neighbor.
How about those hammers not breaking locks?
Again.
That would have been a Jet World 3.
Yeah. I don't know what's been going on. We've had a lot of hammers may break locks where the hammers don't break locks lately.
Is that really a 50-50, I wonder? Or is the coin flip just landing tails on the seeds we roll because law of averages is just saying, no, I'm not going to be nice?
If it's the same odds as hand 1.
If that's the case, we might be onto something there.
Maybe the hammers break locks if it's a prime number.
Testing. Attention, please. This night shifter loses fire.
Ooh, and loses bigification.
No last laser, but does have to dodge some fireballs.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Does have to get out of the way of that one, because for that strat, that would be an impossible pattern to stand there and get in Bowser's hitbox without getting hit. Just saying.
We do have another one of our runners, Dustminion, joining us.
Did
Welcome.
we-
Oh!
Oh no!
Did we see any hammer suits this time?
Fireball! You hate to see it.
And
No,
we
we
did
did
not
not. The anchor was a cloud.
Oh yeah, I used that in World 7 when I found the path and after I broke the fort, or after I beat the fort.
I was banking on Hammer's suit, but it failed. Anyway, it's probably not the best time to announce this, but the tournament should be underway very soon. We are looking at perhaps mid-June, like maybe the 10th. The signing up should be starting up relatively soon. We can't give you an exact date on that, but we have mostly decided on the flag sets that we'll be using for the first half of the tournament.
So, I think it's probably prudent to go ahead and say the flag set that we saw tonight is going to be one of the options that we will do. And what we're looking at doing is a Swiss round. In fact, I think we've pretty much settled on a Swiss round where each runner kind of mostly randomly gets assigned a opponent for the first games that they'll do. And as with most of our previous group stages, we'll do 2 games for each of the Night Shifter, as we go through the first day, and for the first stage. So your result could be 2-0, 1-1, or 0-2 against each individual opponent you play, but we're not going to have opponents locked into groups. We're going to try to match opponents as much as possible, opponents who have the same number of wins against their other opponents as we go forward, which should really provide some more exciting play as we go through the first stage, as well as give people the opportunity to, it'll avoid a lot of issues that we've had on occasion where you have groups of death or groups where.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some uneven groups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This way there won't be nearly as many blowouts.
Right, that's the big thing is we want to keep the races and the engagement for both the viewers and the runners as close as possible. And I think this based on the results from other communities who've done these tournaments, this seems like the way to go about it. And I'm excited to be a part of it, to be honest with you, even though my part is going to be largely administrative and backgroundish. The folks who are here in the booth with me, though, are the people who will actually be making it happen on screen. So, what do you have to say?
This is one tournament that I've come to look forward to every year, and I'm looking forward to having as many runners as possible for this particular tournament. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I hope I play better than I did this week and the last. Because, oh my, it's like I forgot how to play the game.
That happens to the best of us. Believe me on that.
Yeah, it does. There was one session like I was doing a couple nights ago, and I was like stuck in World 1 reset jail. It was like I forgot how to play the game. It was like, what am I doing?
Here, like I know I wasn't restreamed because I was flexed out of that, but here's the thing. Here's how my World 1 went.
Oh no.
I kept dying to the sun in 4-5, so I had to intentionally game over that. And then near the end, I saw 7-5, and I decided nope, no, and tried. So I got a hammer from the hammer bro. I thought I'll just hammer this lock. No, you can't do that. So I intentionally did an extra level to do that fort, just so I wouldn't have to play 7-5.
Did you run into Atlantis?
I didn't see Atlantis, thankfully, but that's how badly 7-5 tilted me last week.
I think 7-5 tilted everybody last week. Well, everybody except for the one person who didn't encounter it.
I don't think... Wait, was I... No, I wasn't in last Saturday's weekly. At least I don't think I was. No,
Would you
I
like to
wasn't.
try
I was
it?
on Sundays. Oh no, I played that seed and I absolutely hated it.
Okay. Yeah, that seems like the overall consensus. We do have Night Shifter. After a few attempts finishing up Bowser's Castle, defeating Bowser, rescuing the princess, and he will be finishing up here. And we can, let's see.
It was the seed that had no beta levels, but it was like all the... It was like each world like had their... Like what their normal
original
levels.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, I played that World 7 and I absolutely hated it.
Yeah, and if you'd watch back the VOD, I think all I could do was laugh at how bad it was. I was beside myself.
I heard the scream into the pillow clip. And I
too
just
bad.
thought,
Too bad the restream didn't capture that.
That would have been gold.
Yeah, it would have been. Anyway, we are joined by Night Shifter. GG, Night Shifter. Good perseverance through that.
Thanks. I thought I was doing okay until I felt a little bit behind getting into Bowser's Castle, and then just Bowser's Castle goes one way for me. I either get through just fine or it eats me alive.
Night Shifter, I can tell you that like as a vanilla runner, like even in vanilla Bowser's Castle without any power-ups sucks. It's not good. It's not fun.
I just had to calm myself down and just focus on getting there and getting it done. because I could feel myself just tilting ever so slightly.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. One of the reasons why I will not play small only.
And Dust Minion,
Amen to that.
yeah, I am seeing these two races dunked your ELO, and wow, that's kind of cruel. In fact, I'm wondering if we ought to fix this next one so that it's considered custom, so it doesn't do that. Or are you thinking there's nowhere else to go but up? Right? Come on, let's go. Yeah.
And you know what? It's fine. I mean, I had plenty of weeks being on top. It's time I went back to the bottom.
Oh, you're not going to go back to the bottom.
And I
No,
know
because
that-
I'm currently
I mean,
occupying the
come on
bottom.
now.
I'm from Minnesota. We do that.
Leslie,
Oh, yeah.
there's one other reason why I will not play small only. The Koopa Kids hitboxes absolutely suck.
Oh, yeah, there's...
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, did you like what I did in World 6?
What was the trick you did in World 6?
I immediately saw 7-6 went right back and beat the other palace and went around.
You know,
Oh.
I love that. Yeah.
It's funny you mentioned 7-6. I don't know why. I just, like, my instinct was telling me, alright, we're probably going to see 7-1 or 7-6 soon. So I equip a mushroom, and then, lo and behold, we see 7-6. I'm like, alright. That was actually smart.
Okay, so... All right.
But there was a lot of moves I made that I felt I did good. It was just getting to the end that was giving me issues.
Well, I mean... So, yeah, I mean, let's get right down to the brass tacks. You got through it. You finished strong, and you're here. And, well, let's do it. Right?
Yeah, I'm already in for game 2.
Oh yeah, I see. Wait, let's see. You know, I just dropped a comment into the chat saying that my feature is slightly different lineup, and I'm looking. We got the 4 players we got already in the box are Stewie, High Flyer, Chapezu, and yourself, Night Shifter. I think I just lied to chat.
I got Mustard in my chat right now. I don't know if he was interested in joining.
We'd love to have Mustard around if he can join.
I'm not sure what's going on.
So
I told him it hasn't started yet.
Oh, well, I'm going to have to fix the little bot command because it should be telling people who's actually racing and not just who's talking about the race. So, well, let's see. Oh, wow, Brandiesel's already throwing down the trash talk.
Yes, the shade.
Wow. Shots being fired. Okay.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay, so, folks, first of all, if you have not already followed the people whose names just got dropped in the chat, go ahead and give them a follow because they do this for basically peanuts, or maybe even less than peanuts. They do it for their entertainment and your entertainment, so give them some love. Yeah, that's really why we're here. Also, let's see. Let's see, we got the SMB3R weekly. If you are interested, let's see, here we go. There we go. That should have, well, that doesn't have the Discord in there. Hold on. Is that? Wrong Discord. Okay. I'm going to quit. Leslie or somebody can give me the Discord link because, I feel like I'm just fighting a losing battle here.
That's the Speed Gaming Discord. Why not the Mario 3 Discord?
And that one. There we go. There we go. There's the Discord. The third link in that list right there. There's the Discord. You can come join the Discord and see what's going on here. And we will actually be doing a new bracket. A new, new bracket.
Snap Mustard's joining.
Holy Hannah.
All
All
right.
right.
Must have appeared.
And
Okay. So we're going to have to go and get this race set up. I'm going to have to go and recharge my glass. And I think, oh, wow, a flag just got dropped. Okay, guys. I think it's time to get ready for round 2. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to ask anybody who's racing to drop out of chat or out of the Discord for a little while we do this because,
I will see you guys on the other side.
spoilers. Absolutely. Look forward to it. Leslie, Dustminion,
Yep.
Stewie, let's do this.
oh yeah, let's do this. This is gonna be fun. That first sending was a blast. I think we all need a few minutes to recharge after that one and then charge right back into the second one.
Let's make it happen, buddy.
Oh yeah.
All right. Be right back, folks. Don't go away.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Also, yeah, I'm here now. But anyway, that last race was really something, wasn't it? That 3-man photo finish.
Absolutely. For those coming in who missed it, you're gonna want to watch the VOD back right after this because that ending was just wild.
Yeah. Like I said, it was for the best that I was flexed out.
Yeah. Meanwhile, he's Dust Minion, I'm Leslie Pro, and what world are we getting?
Same flag set as the last time. We got a 7.
Three-fourths this world 7. And Stewie Cartman is in 8-1, not a level I would jump into first, but that's just me. High Flyers found the world 1/4. This won't be required, but that lock could be in a bad spot, so this may not be the best of time to fly up for the item, even though that's what the logic expects. Oh, and High Flyer can't. He just got clipped. Oh, it wouldn't even been possible.
Yeah, Japezu also took a dip in that fort. Okay, here's the real level. Super tanks.
Oh, the fire's too much for Night Shifter. Japezu takes a bite.
And wow.
This is turning into some total carnage.
This has not been a very kind World 7 so far.
Yeah, a trick that our runners could do if the pattern goes bad is to just pause the game. I know that sounds simple, but the reason I bring that up as the item for the first Muncher stage is a hammer is that those nippers that go up and down are on a global timer that is not affected by pausing the game.
That's true. Oh!
That's a game over for Night Shifter. High Flyer finds his way into 8-1. And that looked to be a missed jump. That is not an easy jump to do at all.
And here's Air Force. That's 2 World 8 forts out of the picture already.
As well as our third fort, so Stewie Cartman's gonna have the path clear in terms of the locks. It's now a question of which pipe is it? And Krista Joy, you're gonna want to watch back the last VOD for real. Madness at the finish.
What a precarious position for High Floor to be in, that being stuck with that hot foot right there. Oh, I rolled this, by the way.
And Stewie Cartman's the first runner to find the path, and the stage to play before the second Muncher stage is 6-7. Yep, World 7 is giving our runners the business. 15 yards, replay the down. Nice move by High Flyer to get around the power-up. Takes a hit before grabbing the leaf, so gets to the Super State, but then loses it immediately.
Okay. The other prize is a music box, which may be helpful later on down the line when... Oh, hello, airship number 7.
Yeah, it might help down the line for, say, Worlds 4, 5, and 6, where it becomes increasingly more likely for what is known as the Northman Special to happen. We got a Ludwig. Oh, that's Moonshoes Ludwig. That is always a scary proposition. 2 hits and Stewie is out.
All right.
Pezu's turn. And we get the Bowser letter here, which will give an item that we don't see right away. And we go to World 2 next.
Okay, well that's nice. We have that hammer, so...
And it's not going to do us much good with the fort's position, unfortunately.
Yeah, pity.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that means that hammer could come into play down the road, because there's a couple of spots in World 6 that could be very useful for a hammer.
We don't know if they break locks or not.
That's the other thing right there. Like, if this winds up being 7F2, I would consider going the other way just to see if it would break. But that's just me, because 7F2 is just no. High Flyer in the World 7 airship. 6-7 for Night Shifter, and let's see what the fort is. It is... I spoke
What do you
that
know?
into
What do you know?
existence, didn't I?
You willed it into existence.
And we get a 1-up at the first power-up spot, so at least that's kind of a checkpoint if our runners have trouble, but really not what you want to see. High Flyers out of World 7, soon to be joining World 2. Okay, so that's some defense right there. But you gotta be careful here jumping, P-speed strat or otherwise, because one missed jump is likely a ragu bath. You do not want that. Gepezu equips the tail, understandable. Oh, Night Shifter just took a very long fall off the World 7 airship. Emphasis on very long, because that is a long drop off that airship. 5-6 for Stewie Cartman. An auto-scroller turned off, where you gotta be a little patient because of how the Parabuzzies spawn in.
Yeah, they spawn the same time every time. So if you're at a certain point, you just wait around for a bit. I'm sorry, Night Shifter. That happened again.
That's last life for Night Shifter. Come on, he needs some energy. He needs some hype. Let's go. Let's go.
All right. Stewie's digging for items. See if he throws up anything good.
Gepezu. Same
P-Wing is good.
Oh no, Night Shifter!
Oh no! How many did you have to redo?
I think he's gonna have to do at least 6, 7. Is now TIE Flyer into 7F2. Stewie's out of what has been a very difficult World 2.
I mean, it hasn't been as bad as 7. I wouldn't exactly call this one kind either.
Yeah, this one's about as kind as having large feet and you're trying to avoid rakes and trying to avoid stepping on them. Exactly
Well,
what I
a clap
was
from
going
Peach.
for, the old sideshow Bob. Yeah. Grand Diesel, Night Shifter's having it worse right now. I'll leave it at that.
Well, at least he made it back to the airship.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, World
World
6,
6
we got ice.
Yeah, and worth noting, we have a different colored lock in World 6. That is a tell that we can use in this randomizer as to when World 5 is only going to have one fort. That's when you see an alternate colored lock and or fort, rather, and fort outside of World 5. Gepezu gets 2 power-up blocks in the same Hammer Bro fight, and they're both Fire Flowers. Spike Fort is cleared, and now we get 6F2. And Stewie gets a leaf. We're about to see some 6F2 fly action.
Yep.
Nice, clean movement, which is what is necessary to pull that off, because if you get stuck in a block or lose momentum in the first section, if you do not pull up in that second section, you are not making it.
Yeah, you need all the speed you get. That getting hung up by that one opening, that's enough to just shut down that play.
And Stewie's gonna opt for a music box here. Ew, we got a hand stage. I don't think we saw this in the previous seed.
I
But
didn't
either way, it
anyway.
gives an item at random.
Hammer.
Hammer,
Well,
let's see how that goes. Now, Gepezu does have to pull up on 6F2 fly because he did lose momentum.
Yeah.
And that pipe that Stewie took led to the end of World 6.
And we got another vanilla airship. So Stewie's gonna have to jump to land fire on Lemmy. Goodbye, Lemmy.
Yep. I'm surprised. I was thinking, is he going to take the leaf and try to go for an off-screen wand grab? You can do that in these flat airship arenas, but the timing's pretty tight.
Yeah, and also you kind of need to, if you're trying to P-speed your way up there, you kind of need to anticipate when the Koopa goes down.
Yep, and be positioned accordingly, which is not easy to do. Oh, that is an ugly place for 2 forts in World 1. Just saying.
Ooh! That's the first I've seen that happen for that stage. Good job, Stewie.
Fire goes up and over. Oh, Night Shifter misses the jump in 6-5. Now it's the fight a hammer, bro. 3F2 for Stewie Cartman. And High Fire's not going for the P speed there. I feel like Night Shifter might be tilting, because I know I would be. One of the tough things about this game in Tilt is that it can really mess you up. I mean, it's true for any game, but I feel with this game especially, because then your judgment really gets thrown off, and then things just start going south really fast.
I can attest to that. Right now, in fact.
As can I. So I've had Tilt mess me up more times than I care to remember. Or count, for that matter. Meanwhile, it's 4F2 for Stewie Cartman. Into Boom Boom. That's one
Oh!
went to the left there.
That
Now,
rarely happens, but that's always a worry.
Yeah, exactly. I do not know. I don't think anybody in the community knows why that happens. And if someone does know I'd certainly like to hear about it. Oh, hello, Boss Bass and Quicksand.
This is normal Boss Bass
Swag
flags.
Orb.
So he is not going to catch up to Stewie anytime soon.
Nope. Boss Bass is left in the dust. And Night Shifter's out of Desert. Great 3-4 from Stewie Cartman going for P-speed strats and connecting. So the play was to 4F2 all along.
Alright, what do we got for airships? Number 2.
And Night Shifter's getting stunned. Oh, that stun lock cost him as the Hammer Bro capitalized.
Yeah, star up.
It's a mushroom in exchange.
Chippy got caught by Big Bertha.
Yep, Mama Bass I mean, we talk about boss bass meals. I want to say that was more or less a mama bass munch. Even though that's not the animation, close enough.
All right. Fireflyer is closing the gap bit on between him and Japezu.
We get a pyramid to start off. The water world, or seaside, is our 5th world this seed. Night Shifter pops the frog suit heading into Spike Fort. Does lose it though. Here comes High Flyer and Japezu into World 5.
I just took the lead over Japezu at that. Oh, Stewie's slipped.
Yeah, you slip at that early part of 6F1. It's a long drop into the lava.
Yep, peeling up.
Not going... Oh, there he goes. I was about to say he's not going for the spike strat. Then he does. Goes for a clip. And doesn't get it. I believe... Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that clipping there would drop you into Boom Boom.
It does.
That was another slide right there. This time sliding towards Stewie, but Stewie got out of the way in time. Again, one of the great mysteries of this game that I have not heard anybody give an answer to.
Ooh, that was a nice jump over the fire piranha's head from Japezu there.
Ah, Stewie misses the low age jump because of a yummy input. Star will help though, and that's a game over for Night Shifter. Since it was in a fort, as John Lovitz once put it, and nothing of value was lost. Well, other
Yeah,
than
it's a
time,
ticket.
that is the value.
Yeah, it's a ticket.
Here's 4-6 for Stewie Cartman. A stage where if you don't like the enemy set, you just go in one of the 2 doors, pop out on the other side, and it's a different enemy set. But it's the giant enemy set here, so Stewie should be fine.
Yeah. For the randomizer, those doors are the please get rid of Boss Bass and Sun for me, please, thank you doors.
Or get rid of this disgusting fire nipper set.
Right.
Fort is done for Night Shifter. Here's a hand level.
And now, Nitro is gonna get his hammer, which he's more than likely going to use on that rock.
Yep, going right back for it, and he puts him to sleep.
That was probably an accident.
They call it a happy little accident because I believe the the Hammer Bros will start the next world not moving, which is nice. At least if they don't wake up if they wake up after you clear the first level, it's a moot point, but if they don't, then it's a movement of 0 automatically.
So anyway, here's Wendy on somewhat flat terrain, this is an alright arena to fight Wendy on, but you have fires, but so who cares? So all that's left is Sky and Giant.
I
What's
predict
it gonna be?
Sky first, then Giant, because I've seen the randomizer put World 4 last before Darkland many a time before. Could be wrong though, but I've seen that play plenty of times. And the game throws a curveball at me, and I swung at it and misses. Gepezu loses fire in the Wendy fight. That's a 4-hitter. Yikes.
Alright. Stewie puts the bros to sleep with the music box. Thinks he's done with items. And here's the Navy.
Yep, where you can sail the 7 seas, and they want you as the new recruit.
Nice.
Jet World 4, you love to see it.
This could have been a 1-4 World 4. We don't know. We're not.
One hit on the Koopaling. Drive through to the next window, please and thank you. Yep. So the way this randomizer works is the first 7 worlds are randomized.
World 8 is always World 8.
8 is always last. Oh, that's a fire nipper set in 6-8. Look out.
Okay.
Stewie's through. That's always enough to make me nervous.
That enemy set in particular is always hair-raising.
Oh, for sure. We've got both High Flyer and Gepezu coming up on joining Stewie Cartman in Skyworld. Night Shifter has the solution to World 1. Great P-speed get by High Flyer, and he just flies right through 6-8. Gepezu not too far behind. Ooh, got hit. But he's okay. He's okay. He's through it.
Well, Stewie blazes through 5F1 undamaged.
Personally, I find whether you're damaged in that fort or not, a lot of that has to do with how the rotodisc patterns are. If they're randomized just wrong, you're not getting through without taking a hit, basically.
Alright. Stewie using up his cloud to skip that level and be rewarded for it.
Yeah, he can basically take the pipe, which will put him at the tower tile.
Oh no! Night Shifter used his cloud, but died to Larry.
That's painful. I like the aggressive play, but if it doesn't pay off, you just crash and burn, and you really hate to see that. Yes, to answer a question in chat, we do have a runner off restream, and that would be the one and only Human Mustard. And Roy is just a one-hitter, so I asked this chat, how many bridges will it be in Bowser's Castle this time? Last seed, it was 2. Night Shifter gets a 5-star Frog Splash, but that's neither here nor there. As in terms of bridges, let's go 3. Why not?
Well, I'm just gonna say 0, just because. Okay.
And we've got a fake tank as a forced draw here, so there's no skipping this particular level. Our runners will have to play it, and it is the 7-3 beta.
Forced false tank is fine. It means the other races have to do it too. So there's no feel bad moment there. But now C4 do a fort. We got Gatekeeper.
Yep, we got ourselves a dark door maze. So if that false tank force winds up being something truly nasty, then it's no big deal. Just don't die, and you'll be fine. High Flyer is in World 8, Jepezu not too far behind.
I noticed that there's a hammer suit in High Flyer's inventory. Was that a peach letter?
That could have been the Bowser letter, but I didn't see it. Could have been the peach letter, but like I said, I missed that detail, so... yeah. False tank for Jepezu. Pipe checks for Stewie. Pipe checks not yielding the answer yet for Stewie, but I feel it's only a matter of time. It's the Dark Maze.
Yeah, what's the other one have? Yeah, the pipe checks in World 8 rarely feel great to do. Well,
that's our answer. It's a one bridge, and it is 5F2 the answer. We shall know in moments after this boom boom fight as Jepezu gets the one cycle.
and the answer is, it is the answer. Alright, so... Oh, so,
Hammer suit equipped, Stewie Cartman making his move into Bowser's castle.
So yeah, we just completely missed where the hammer suit came from. Sorry.
We'll ask in the post-race. Yeah, and now High Flyer into 5F2. This is the answer. And first try mac and cheese for Stewie Cartman.
And now all that's left is hammers to the face, and almost no danger of getting hit back. Hello, Bowser.
Hi, Bowser.
Goodbye, Bowser.
Hi, Bowser. Get your GGs in chat for Stewie Cartman. Those clips were on point as he just has to get through the door. As here comes High Flyer into Bowser's castle. And that's an official racetime.gg time of 3 minutes 59 seconds. First on Restream, second overall. Human Mustard takes this one with a time of 28:22.
Yes, sub 30 from Mustard.
And we've got both Jepezu and High Flyer in Bowser's castle at the same time.
We will get there first.
High Flyer loses the hammer suit.
Oh. There's still a chance for Jepezu.
He mac and cheeses this.
He does.
Are we about to see a repeat of earlier tonight?
If we can... Okay, he's there. Bowser's
and it
down.
is a repeat of earlier tonight. Jepezu stole that one from High Flyer. And in the runabout fashion, no one will ever know. Get your GGs in chat for both Jepezu and High Flyer. What a finish!
again. Japezu at 32.24, and High Flyer at 32.30. 6-second difference.
Unbelievable.
gamers?
2 races tonight where Japezu has just sniped somebody. That is unbelievable.
And we are joined by Stewie Cartman. GG.
Thank you.
Oh
So,
my
that
goodness,
was,
what a
uh,
night.
That was
Pipeland.
That World 7 was interesting. That
It
was,
wasn't just you, it was everyone.
Oh
I'm
no,
wondering-
I just forgot hitbox.
I'm wondering if Mustard found the path right away, because he just seemed to run away with the seed.
He might have.
It's entirely possible. We'd have to look at his own VOD and see.
Yeah, I have a feeling he just ran away with this one.
I mean, sub 30, he kinda did.
Without a hammer suit or fire flower.
He had a hammer suit, but he lost it.
Oh,
So,
man.
oh yeah, so where was that hammer suit? Both of us
Um,
somehow missed it entirely.
I don't even remember. It might have been one of the bros. It might have been one of the cutscene. Like might have been one of the items from the letters. I don't remember. If I had to guess, it was probably one of the Hammer brothers.
My guess is the Bowser letter.
It was probably the Bowser letter.
No, because I had a Hammer suit before that. Unless that was another one.
Well, first world was World 7 with the Bowser level.
Oh,
Letter.
I completely forgot. I don't remember.
We are joined now by High Flyer. GG, High Flyer. Wow.
Thank you.
What a finish between you and Japezu. That is twice tonight
Flyer.
that Japezu has been on the good end of a snipe, and here I am just left completely shocked.
Round 1, I would have won, and then Bowser gave me the impossible pattern, and that's how Japezu beat me.
Yeah, I'd believe it.
And
Yeah, what happened is High Flyer got to Bowser first, but had lost his hammer suit. Japezu did not, so...
Pezu first tried the swag clip.
Yeah, I was pretty much just rushing it. I didn't even care at that point once I saw, a few runners had finished, so there's no reason for me to take it easy at that point.
So, I want to get your thoughts, High Flyer, on what was announced earlier tonight for the upcoming tournament.
I wasn't even there. I didn't hear anything. I was just waiting for the next race to start.
Ah, gotcha. We made
I'll
the
probably have to
announcement
just
here,
go
but-
back and...
We're playing it by
Yeah,
ear,
dude.
like he said, but we are rapidly approaching the point where we are ready to finally announce the start date of our tournament, and sign-ups will be up soon-ish.
Ah, gotcha.
And worth noting is that this flag set that we played tonight for both seeds is going to be one of the flag sets that we use for the tournament.
Oh, the including the 50-50?
Yep, including the 50-50, where maybe the odds will start to tip a little towards the runners in terms of, gee, I don't know, the hammer breaking locks. Because right now it seems like the odds are leaning towards no, if I had to guess.
Oh,
I could
okay.
be wrong, though.
We're still ironing things out, but It shouldn't be long before we can give you a definitive answer.
Oh, okay.
All I know is soon in year, the tournament's going to happen. But we will not be. But one thing I can say definitively, nothing is getting started. There will be no start date until after SGDQ, which is approaching very, very soon, actually. I think we're like, what, 8 days away from that?
But yeah, a little over a week, yeah.
Like, the earliest date I can give you is like June 10th.
One other thing I thought of, if we start in mid-June, you also have Pace, which is the first week of July. And I'm not sure how many people are going to that. I know I am. So I'll be gone that whole week.
And there's some
It
time
starts,
coming up
it
for
starts
me in
July
July.
1st.
Play all your matches in 1 week.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, the first few weeks of the tournaments are gonna be, there's gonna be a lot of content to go over. I can feel it right now. Oh,
Because I'm
Night Shifter's going to be feeling that boomerang.
because I head out June 30th. And then I'll be gone till the 9th.
Just take your setup with you and just play it there.
I mean, I do plan on bringing my capture card with me, because... Yeah. No, I mean, if I can bring my whole computer with me...
Yeah, well, Night Shifter almost ran out of iframes there.
yeah.
Just
And so we noticed that the stage that was clouded was another hand stage, and for those unfamiliar with the hand stages, the prize, in regards to Rando, the prize is going to be the same for all three hand traps, because in the vanilla game, if you look in the game's, if you dig up the game's files in the level editor, they all point to the same exact room. It's not 3 copies of the same room, it's literally the same exact room.
Wasn't this one a hammer?
yes.
Yeah.
I thought so.
So
I got
hammers-
lucky in World 6.
Now Night Shifter's going to be entering World 8 here. So I will ask, what a night of Rando. Final thoughts on what has been truly one of the most exciting nights of Randomizer we've had in terms of close finishes in a while.
It's good to see everybody. Yeah, we got a bigger group. Last few seeds, I guess.
Yeah, it seems like the closer it comes to the tournament, the more
More people start showing up.
Because we did have a bit of a lull for the past few months, because nothing was really happening. But that's the interest rekindled, and we hope to see you for the tournament when it officially starts.
Absolutely.
I'll definitely be here.
Y'all know I'll be there, that's for sure.
Seems like lately there's two people that are my kryptonites in Rando. One of them whooped my blank tonight, and the other one is in this chat.
I mean, I'm demoralized right now, but you can bet I'll be there. I'm gonna get back on that horse and eat that horse, I guess.
You're just getting all the jank out now, Dust.
Yeah, I agree with that.
This was a very humbling 2 weeks, I gotta say.
Yeah, when things don't go so great, the experience can be very humbling. I can attest to that myself from other randomizers. Is that when it don't go so great, you get humbled real fast. Otherwise, you're gonna get frustrated.
Now, we know that this is the correct fort, so we are getting close to being done here.
Yeah, we are. Now, honestly, seeing this fort in this position, it almost feels like gambling for the Ice Rod and Turtle Rock in A Link to the Past, Rando. Just from the sense that if this is it, it's the one, you can just go. And if it's not, you just have to go back and find the right one.
I thought about
when
going for Jesus Clip here. I did like a subtle fake out, and I was like, yeah, no.
Yeah, that's just a general rule.
Oh, Night Shifter getting the root
Oh,
pattern from the laser.
That's why I always star up whenever I hammer up.
If I hammer up, I star up, and if not, I'm jumping on the statue.
Yeah, it's not a guarantee that you can just run underneath them without worse for wear.
There's gotta be some subpixel shenanigans with that, I swear.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It seems like it seems like you do the same thing every time and you get a different result.
Which is certainly weird. And speaking of same thing, different time, something I've noticed that we saw a couple of times in this scene in particular, Boom Boom going into a slide animation.
Yes, I got that twice.
Yeah. We still have no idea how Boom Boom even does it.
I don't know what causes it. Like, I've been running vanilla for like 5.5 years, and I still don't know what causes it.
And because it's so abrupt, you never expect it. You always have to.
You're never ready for it.
You're never ready for it. Exactly.
Even remembering that happening as a kid, I feel like it's either a frame perfect thing when Boom Boom's either in midair or something to that nature when he after you stomp on him, it's got to be something like perfect. It can't just be a coincidence.
Oh, for sure.
I'll have to ask one of the Tassers, and I'm sure one of them would know.
Yeah, that might be something dug up from there. And Night Shifter has wrapped it up for us tonight with a time of 46:23. Get your GGs in chat. White the night of races tonight.
Speaking of Night Shifter.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
GG.
If I could just take my start from the first race and combine it with my back half of the second race, I would have done pretty good.
Yeah. That first world.
The double game over on World 7 just set the tone, but I did my best to try and push it back.
That's good. That's the good behavior to have when approached with a seed that makes it very clear that it doesn't want you to win.
Yeah, basically, I had 3 game overs in a span of a world plus a little bit of the second world. Yeah, it was not being kind to me, but I just kept pushing because I was like, okay, we can do this. What really helped me really feel motivated was when I got the hammer off the one hammer bro in World 6 and then was immediately able to take the piper right to the end of World 6.
Yep. That's always very helpful.
Yeah, I used my hammer in World 2 to break that rock, and then when I saw that the hammer was needed in World 6 to get the God Pipe, I was like, well, I guess I
Ooh,
can't
I don't
do
remember.
this.
I don't remember where I used my hammer.
But if you played the next level, like going downwards like you normally would in vanilla, the very first level was a hand stage.
Yep, and you got a hammer out of it.
Yeah.
I know I had to
I
use
just-
my. I think I used my hammer in World 6.
So I lucked out.
So I immediately turned around, hit that rock, and was like,
Mhm.
bye.
Yep, that's what I did.
Basically, y'all played World 6 the same way. Maybe a variance of having to get that hammer and go back, but that was about it.
Yeah, it's been a while since the hammer for me was actually the right play to keep. But then again, I mean, you wouldn't know. I mean, World 2, you see you can skip like 3 or 4 levels. That's, yeah, I'm definitely going to use this hammer.
Yep, but sometimes that lock be a troll.
Which I never got to a lock with a hammer in that second race. Were hammers breaking locks?
I have no
I don't think I
idea.
saw anybody go for it.
Okay.
Neither did I.
We didn't have as many hammers this time like we did in the first race.
No.
I think they were mostly from the hand traps, right?
In the second one, the first one, I think I got them from like Bros, and I think 1F. I think I got it in 1F as well.
That's what the 1F item was, because I wasn't able to get it.
Yeah, I went up there and got it.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
I see we're all feeling pretty tired
Yeah.
after all that. So any closing
Nah, this-
thoughts, all of you?
Just gotta keep going at it and keep getting better. One of these days, I'll manage to put a good run together on stream and it'll wow y'all.
I know that feeling.
I, for one, am looking forward to it.
Oh, you know what happens, Diesel, when I put in a good run? I think it was a couple years back in one of the challenge cups where I had the other Diesel as my opponent, and we had that razor close
Oh.
finish.
S Diesel.
Yep,
Yeah.
because you were on the call for that race. That was that one, and that was that close, and it was like, oh.
Oh yeah. It's like I said, I do remember calling for you, but it's just been a long time since I'd been able to call your name. But I am glad to have you back, and I do look forward to having you around, and of course anybody else who's going to be part of this tournament.
I look forward to it.
Let's
So-
do
Go ahead, Les.
So do we?
Or
all
Dust.
I'm gonna say is the excitement kind of drained me with the 2 close finishes, but what set me up for that was a busy week at work. Some weeks be like that, you know, but honestly, the real truth is, I blame it on the rain outside.
Rain tends to do that.
Yeah.
I had
And
rain
yes,
this
that
week
was a
out in the
minor-
desert.
That was a bit of a Milli Vanilli reference for the music fans out there.
I missed it. I'm sorry.
Blame It on the Rain was like a #1 hit for like 2 weeks in the late 80s, apparently.
Oh, okay.
That went right over my head too. I don't know how I missed it.
Just remember, Stewie, you're a shooting star.
Oh, my
So,
God.
Diesel, is there a race scheduled for tomorrow at noon, like usual?
Yeah, anybody who wants to be part of the race at noon tomorrow,
I'll be there for that one too.
or actually 1 o'clock Eastern, noon Central, 11 Mountain, 10 Pacific. I don't have the equivalent for Central European time and other race time zones, but yes, 1 o'clock Eastern tomorrow, we will have another race. I will be around, and anybody else who wants to join the race and or the comp, well, actually, you can only do one or the other, but the race or the comms, you are welcome to be part of it. I'd be glad to have you around.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Hey, you too, y'all.
Stay kind, stay safe,
GGs.
both of you. All of
Have a
you.
good night.
And also, don't forget to follow the runners. They put on a fantastic showing for us tonight.
No
and
doubt
without
about
them,
that.
it'd just be a couple of guys talking about video games and some other random stuff. And speaking of, you can also drop a follow to myself or Dust Minion if you feel so inclined. This was a fun night, Dust Minion. I'm looking forward to what's coming at us down the road with the tournament.
Yep. I hope to get out of this funk soon.
Indeed. Indeed. But with that, I think it's safe to say for everybody, on behalf of everyone here, Dust Minion, Stewie Cartman, Night Shifter, Japezu High Flyer, and all our runners tonight, and Diesel Pilot, Leslie Pro. Until next time, stay kind, stay safe, stay awesome, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Sunday Weekly. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Goodbye for now.